everyone! Welcome to the Q&A, which is probably going to be uploaded in Christmas because it's a gift to all of you.
Tyrant, Nemesis, and J-Mo are sitting down. I'm standing up.
That is your own fault. You gave Tyrant your chair.
Yeah, you fucking suck, mate.
Okay, Boomer.
So we have a lot of questions that were asked. Thank you to everyone who asked and everyone who didn't. Fuck off. So,
Who's your audience?
before 2 years ago, we did another Q&A, but we only got 2 questions, so we didn't actually do the answers. So
One of them was from me.
no, I'm not counting the question from you and James.
Fuck off.
So I'm not including any questions from any of you guys, even though only Huan asked, because he's Huan, he does that. Fine, you can ask us the question first. What was your question?
Are you certified members of the Luigi gang?
No.
Get educated. Hang
That's-
out with the FCC people more, dick.
Alright, so
See?
FCC,
No.
not the federal.
Is it?
I hang out with the FCC people a lot, but only the people who actually make it.
Alright.
We have questions, bitches. Let's get
Alright,
to them.
first question from Ethan S. I don't want to say it, I'm going to fuck it up.
Espanol.
What's your favorite episode of Death Battle Season 4?
Pretty sure it's Espinel.
That's not important. What is your favorite episode of Death Battle Season 4? Have either of you watched it?
Fuck no.
What's your favorite episode?
Smokey versus McGrath.
He said Smokey versus Dio when we looked through all the clips.
before.
Because
That's
of Demon.
irrelevant.
Unrelevant.
Unrelevant.
I have to say my favorite is either Sephiroth versus Virgil or Power Rangers vs Voltron. From Yang the Insane, this is a strange question. If you could have 3 powers from each of these series, Marvel, DC, and Ruby, which 3 would you combine, and what would you do with these powers? So, Yang the Insane is asking, if you could have 3 powers from Marvel, 3 powers from DC, and 3 powers from Ruby, which ones would you want? And what would you do with the powers?
Okay, so I'll take me first. I'll take the powers from the one above all first. That works. And then, what's his name? The presence, the writer, whatever.
The writer, Grant Morrison.
From DC. And then, what the same ones would be gay? Fucking Mercury's. And then I'd be a windy OP motherfucker. There you go.
No, Mercury doesn't have a semblance. Marcus took his semblance, remember?
Oh,
When he talks to Emeralds, he says that his father stole his
fine,
semblance.
Emerald's semblance be OP.
Technically, that would be gay because you could make someone have a gay illusion. So that.
Hey, nice! Let's go!
Yeah, I would take the powers from the one above all, Grant Morrison, the writer, or the Leviathan, but I don't think that counts. And I will also take the God of Light because he's strongest.
I'm gonna take the powers of the one above all. The writer of DC, who you said before, I forget the name now.
Grant Morrison.
Grant Morrison, yeah, that just came to me just then. And I'd also probably be, I don't know anything about Ruby, so I'm just gonna say the power to have swords.
I'm so.
Oh, so Penny. I guess.
No, she doesn't have a semblance. Oh, she might, but that's not a semblance.
Who gives a fuck?
And J-Mo?
No, Weiss can make
You
swords,
wanna
and
add
so can
to it?
Winter.
Okay. I wouldn't give a fuck.
Cool!
Wow.
Let's go!
I'm so sorry.
That's not even as cool as the one above all.
I'm so sorry to Yang the Insane. We all just gave the same answer.
I don't know shit about
If I'll answer a bit differently. Doctor Strange's magical powers,
Wow.
pre-crisis Superman's physical might, and Emerald's illusion powers. There you
May
go.
a character?
And what?
May?
May.
May, is that a character?
What?
Yeah,
May.
there is a May in Ruby.
Oh, okay.
May Zedong.
Yeah.
Okay, why are we all laughing? We're all children. And what would we do with those powers? I would be God.
I would be God, and I'd also be God, and I think I'd also be...
I think Huan's the same, don't I? Okay.
Yeah.
Kevin Burns, I'm going to pronounce it like that, could be Byans. I have a couple of weird questions. After that last question, they're not weird at all. Who's your favourite My Hero Academia character? James, you can start this one.
Let me just find the primer I had for this. Okay. Yeah, I wrote some responses because I
You wrote some
You wrote
responses?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be
It's off.
improvised.
This is pie improvisation.
Okay, what's your favourite My Hero Academia character?
Academia.
I've only seen the first season, so to be honest, I don't
What
have
the
a favourite
fuck?
character
What is wrong
yet.
with
Yeah.
Just say tail guy, Ojiro.
I don't like him that much.
No, because he
Fuck off.
doesn't like his tail. Tyrant, what's your favourite Hero Academia character?
Night Eye.
Sir Night Eye. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, he's alright.
Literally.
Huan doesn't matter. My favourite is predictably Bakugo, but if I had to choose a top 5, I would also have Jiro, Ochako, Shoto, and Stain. Maybe Aizawa, actually.
For me, it's a tie between Midoriya or Aizawa. More Aizawa, but
Aizawa's great.
yeah. cool. He's the Kakashi of My Hero.
This is a better question for me. Who's your least favorite Ruby character?
all of them. Except Watts or Tyrion or you know,
All of them except Watts, Tyrion, Ironwood,
to no one's
Mercury,
the
kind of.
Aesops.
The Aesops I really like. Crow, kind of. A lot of the characters. I don't have a least favorite. It's hard to decide when I
It's
don't
just
like.
the series itself. and
John's
like-
new haircut. That's my least favorite. That's
My favorite character is Ruby. I
It's
mean,
a least,
least-
favorite.
oh well, least
that's a
favorite
good
is
choice.
Ruby.
Ruby's a bad character.
Ruby.
J-Mo?
Doesn't give a fuck.
Of course he doesn't.
I haven't
You
watched
know what?
Ruby since Volume 4, so I can't really give an honest answer.
You could still give an answer. You've seen You've seen more than half the series. You can give an answer.
Okay, think of the most generic side character. There's your answer.
Adam.
Oscar.
Both.
Both.
They're both shit.
Volume 4, Oscar was just
Yeah, fucking
Nothing.
whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
Question
Have you ever played Undertale? No.
Yes. Good game, sort of.
I've played Undertale. I wouldn't say I like it, but I do like it. But I don't.
Soundtrack's great at least.
Yeah,
What do you? I'm not even gonna ask James.
I wrote a paragraph for this one, so
Oh,
fuck
fuck.
you.
read it. Read it all.
Okay, have I ever played Undertale? No, and thanks to MatPat from Game Theory, I don't really plan on playing it because it's like one of my...
Sans Ness.
Shut up.
Whoa, it's so cool!
Let him finish.
James is giving us a paragraph explaining that his answer is no.
Yeah, but the reason is, like, I was going to play it when it first came out, but when I saw how popular it was, I realized, what's the point? Because everyone's going to talk about it. You don't know what the plot is already. Like, same with the FNAF games, for example. That was fucking everywhere. Everyone was talking about it, so I don't really need to play it, because you know what's going to happen.
I actually also don't intend to play Undertale because I already know everything that happens in it, so the experience is a bit ruined. So I can agree.
Exactly.
I played Undertale before I knew about. A lot of people knew about.
I think
it,
that's
so.
actually the reason you and I started talking is because you played Undertale and you talked to me
I think
about
it's the
Undertale.
same
and I
deal
was
with,
like, okay.
Oh, guys, Megalovania. There you go.
It's the same deal
It's in
with,
Smash.
Tyron
Doing
actually
American
thinks
Revolution
Megalovania is overrated.
It is.
It is very overrated.
I do like it, but I think it's a bit overrated. Yeah.
Yeah, it's overrated. Let's all agree that's.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, question 3.5. Do you think Megalovania is overrated? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Question 4. What do you prefer, Marvel or DC?
Neither.
Marvel.
I say Marvel right now.
DC
Yeah,
is
Marvel.
stupid.
I like a lot of the DC characters, but right now Marvel. Are you going to do any more crossovers with the Great Demon? That's more a question for Huan and I. I actually have talked to him about it recently.
What's FCC?
We do want to. Fictional Characters Collide. It's Great Demons.
Isn't that the
series.
thing that's?
No, that's the FTC.
Oh.
We already had.
Yes, we have a crossover episode coming up that's not part of that series, but it's a crossover nonetheless. Or collab.
Yes.
Yes.
Also, I might redo Urza vs. Saber because there's now a lot of new evidence that suggests that Urza would not get stomped. All right, 5 questions from Ultra. How are you doing? I am.
Finn awoke.
I woke up at 1 p.m. today, so I'm kind of like out of it. But yes, okay.
James, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm
I
fucking...
hope you didn't write anything for that because that's not a question you can prepare an answer for in advance.
Well, I was gonna give an answer, and I'm fucking stressed. Okay?
Okay, I'm sorry. We're not trying to stress you.
No, I'm pretty stressed.
Ever down for a collab? Who and?
As email whoand107@gmail.com.
He's a
I'm
lot
gonna
more
spam
social.
you now, motherfucker.
3.
Spam
How did you get good at Pivot? Yeah, Tyron, how'd you get good at Pivot?
Oh yes, well it all started when I was 3 years old, and I was.
Damn,
Pivot
bro.
didn't exist
Fuck,
in you a
you
thing.
were
You're a time traveler. Honestly, I just ever since grade 3 of primary school, I've been using Pivot, so I just sort of like used it a lot. And then 4 years ago, I did my first sprite animation. I didn't really do much different to what I was doing with regular Pivot, but except that I had to import every single bit frame by frame. So I guess experience. It's not much of an answer, really. It's just one of these questions that's hard to answer. Who and?
I just did shit comedy animations, Laser Death Wolf,
Terminator versus
Yes.
RoboCop.
No, it was Robocop.
No,
versus
Robocop versus
Master
Master
Chief.
Chief.
You fake
Fuck!
fan! And,
That's vanished.
then learned some shit from him and boom, there you go.
Yes, I taught him everything he knows, except for the stuff that he had taught beforehand.
Yeah.
5. Why did you start YouTube?
Yeah, you
I
made
was
YouTube.
bored.
Why did you start YouTube? Why did you create YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
it's really-
you see, I thought it would be a good idea to have people express themselves on like a multimedia platform, so I made YouTube. But then when the FTC fined me, I was like, you think you're so good? You think you can cost me 146 million? Well, I can cost me everything I have.
Shut up, Jill.
All
I
right.
honestly just started mine because why not? And then here we are.
Yes. Finton Majora asks, how familiar are you with the Persona/Shin Megami Tensei franchise? Do you like it? Tyrant?
I don't know why you asked me first. I've never played a
Next to me.
Persona game, but I have played like a little tiny bit of the first ever Shin Megami game, which was like basically just like a Doom styled game where you're in a dungeon and you're like in a demon.
Did you
world.
like it?
I don't really remember much. I guess I liked it. I mean, it was sort of like a mix between Brandish and Doom.
Well, not if you don't remember it, you wouldn't like it.
So, I mean, it was interesting. I think I'll play it more, but I've never played Persona. I don't really know what Persona's about.
I'm not going to even ask James. I mean, it's some Japanese thing, so he's going to hate it.
I'm on the fence at the moment. I mean, I would try out Persona 5, but weirdly, it's not ported to Switch yet, and Joker's in Smash Bros. Okay.
That's my only experience with it. It's just Joker and Smash
So,
Bros.
if Persona 5 comes out on a platform I can access, because I don't want to fucking buy a PS4 now just to play it, yeah.
I'm not familiar with it at all,
It
but
seems alright.
I do want to play Persona 3 and 4. I don't have any interest in Persona 5 because everyone's always like, it's the one good JRPG, and I think you've never played a JRPG if you think that. So I'd rather play through 3 and 4 before.
Come on, JK.
There's way better JRPGs out there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Xenoblade
I'd imagine.
Shit.
Noah Wiley asks, Tyrant, why are you on your phone?
Because I am looking up a thing that I am pre-preparing. So
Why? Why are we having to go at James for doing that?
What?
I didn't become pre-prepared.
Alright,
bitches.
here's some questions. One, what do you think about the other Ruby YouTubers? Floof's a good friend. Media can be smart. Fat Man Falling can be entertaining. Hero Hey can say stupid shit sometimes.
just
And
keep going.
Kitty Kirishima's the best.
Keep going.
Okay.
Who and
Nemesis Bloodreich is a Ruby hater. All the others are finna woke.
okay, no more of that question.
Wait, can I give my insight first?
Okay.
As an outsider looking in.
All right, here we go.
To all the annoying fanboys who just want to have a fucking a Spurg fest over some retarded shipping shit,
Okay.
fuck off and get a life, honestly.
Anything James said is not representing what Hui or I say.
Yes.
No, fuck you.
Nemesis Ruby hater.
I'm the
2.
real hater.
Next
bitches.
question. We have questions.
What's your favorite animal? That is a really strange question.
I'll start.
Okay.
The pangolin. The pangolin's pretty cool.
I have a bias towards the Spinosaurus, but I don't think it means prehistoric. So, I do like polar bears. I like
Why?
polar bears because I like polar bears. I mean that's it.
That's
I like
no
polar
reason
bears.
why.
Fine. African bush elephants because they are really beautiful and majestic.
Well,
And
I like the pangolin because they're basically like related to cats, but like they're not cats, and they're also kind of looks like what are they things that roll up in the ball?
armadillo.
Armadillo.
hedgehog,
They're kind of like armadillos, but not really. And they've also got like
hellbug.
really big like things of armor. They're like basically a whole armored friggin' cat.
Who and
I'm fine with all animals, but if you have to put a gun to my head, not saying it'll do anything, but you know, if just in case, doggos. Doggo are good.
JMO?
Doesn't give a fuck.
The doggo. Of course it doesn't.
Don't give a fuck.
What's it like in Australia? It sucks.
No, it doesn't.
Especially
doesn't-
where
I mean-
we live.
I mean-
it's cold, hot,
Okay,
wherever.
I'm gonna first say, well, what aspect of Australia do you mean? Like,
Yeah.
That is a good question.
is
Really?
it like
It's
the
a good
social, or is it like the
The eastern
geographical?
part where we all live.
Well, I mean, one thing I do
Whatever
like is that Australia,
Sorry, but diverse.
it isn't
bruh.
as sensitive with what you can't say. Or at least, like in my experience, I've not met that many Australians who are extremely
Offensive to the word.
sensitive to,
Shut
yeah,
up. I'm so
you know, the c word, cunt.
Fine, cunt. There you go. There's no.
No, always not allowed to say it.
I personally find the geological history really interesting, but that's just because I'm a nerd.
I gotta say, in Australia, it's not that bad in Australia, but the weather can be annoying. Like,
Well,
Yeah.
well, specifically the weather here, because we're so
Yeah.
close to Antarctica, where we're always getting
Like polar
It's
blast and
it's
shit.
summer, right? But earlier it was really cold, and now it's suddenly hot.
Yeah,
And
it really
yesterday
throws-
it was fucking raining
you
like
motherfuckers
crazy.
should spend time in Tasmania. Let's go.
Fuck no, not
No!
Incest Island.
Whoa!
Whoa,
Okay.
I went there. Well, not really.
I
Okay.
went there.
You say
I
you're not
did.
sensitive.
I
but
actually I wouldn't mind going to Tasmania, but also I don't.
I'd love to
want
go to
move.
Tasmania.
I don't want to go anywhere. I'm going to Adelaide the
Yeah,
end
I'd
of this
love to
year.
go
I
to
really-
Adelaide?
Australia's vagina.
Where's
Let's go.
what's in Adelaide for you? There's nothing in Adelaide.
My,
Go to
some of
Canberra
my
next year,
family's
that's a
there,
fucking
but
boring
aside from that,
city.
there's nothing.
Are we
Adelaide is
answering
boring.
questions? Or
Adelaide is a really boring place. Anyway,
Hold on,
Yeah.
I will say this. If you're thinking of going to Australia, go visit the countryside and our beaches. Stay the fuck away from the cities, like Melbourne.
Don't visit the beaches. Everyone visits
Watch
the
out for
beaches.
drop bears.
Don't co-
Not
don't-
like, not the mainstream ones. Like
don't come
Bondi
to meet
beaches.
us at all. Don't ever come to where we are.
Yes.
Number 4. Have you ever watched the magnificent Kotobuki? Never even heard of it actually.
No.
Someone asked Floof that question in his Q&A, I think. I don't know if it was the same
I'd
person.
never heard of that in my life.
I've honestly
I
not.
googled it. It's an anime.
Of course you have. I know it's an
About
anime.
what?
I can
About
tell.
some girls flying some fucking military planes to guard some supply ships.
You know, you're
Shit.
explaining it like that, someone's gonna get offended, and you're gonna be
Good.
okay
Fuck
with that.
you.
Wow.
Which Mega Man X game do you guys consider to be the best?
I've only ever played the first Mega Man X game, so that one.
I'm in the same boat. I've never
I
played
played all the classic games.
So have I,
and
but
What are you
Never
doing
an
with your
X.
arms?
from X.
I don't know. No, not X. Classic Mega Man 1
That's
to
not what
11.
that's not what was asked.
I know. Well,
Unless you say
We
Mega
never
Man 10, in which case that is technically Mega Man X.
yeah. Well, Mega Man 10 was Mega Man 9 is probably my favorite. So, or Mega
It's
Man.
not Mega Man 2. You're not.
In terms of Mega Man X, no, had not played it. I should shut up.
James, I'm assuming hasn't either.
Only the like Mega Man 1, 2, and I think 3 I played.
I
That's
have only ever played the first stage of Mega Man X, so if we're talking that, I guess
Oh,
that.
yeah, I
I've
remember.
completely
But
finished.
I've played the whole Zero series, so
I played the
that's
whole
kind of related.
game of Mega Man X, and it was cool.
Well, I guess you're the only one with an answer that is important.
Yeah.
Ethan, again, let's not talk about that other one, the other
It's
name.
been new.
What's your favorite episode? Not Death Battle. Haven't we already? Like,
Objectively, not Wizards, not BBC.
Yeah, we've
let's
already-
go.
Just
Yeah, I'm
said
gonna
that.
say that one. Yeah.
James, you.
Personal, rock, paper, scissors still for me. What about you, Nemi?
That's definitely my number 2. Like, you know, let's be fair, because we've already explained that Not Wiz vs. Not Boomstick is like
Objectively, yeah.
the best in
It's
our
just trying to
retrospective.
find out what the number 2 is.
Let's say
really.
season 2. Season 2 favorite.
Gun this knife for me at the moment.
Robert versus Tomatoes. It's gotta be that one for me.
Fine.
No, Gun versus Knife was great too,
Yeah.
and Boris vs. Awful one because it's got a lot of views, and I'm very happy that came out.
Grievous too.
Yes, actually, that was a good one. Z Dog, who definitely never heard of. Thoughts on Alpha?
Z-Dog S.
Thoughts on Alpha Rad and his content?
I
You
haven't watched
Nemesis,
him since he stopped doing Replay Heart years ago.
I've never heard of that person before.
I've watched some of his stuff. I enjoy it.
I don't know who that is.
I have probably watched him the most here, and he's
probably have.
been awoke. He good. He very
What the
good.
fuck is this spin on woke shit you spelling?
Jack's films.
You sound like a
fucking
friggin' gender.
One-
boomer, okay.
Yeah, a fucking boomer. Get out of here.
One not
What?
de-
That doesn't even make sense.
Alright, millennial then.
for God's sakes. One not Death Battle you want to do but can't.
I can't do any not bad battles because it's
Problem
not
is
my
With
jurisdiction.
how we
Yes.
animate stuff, we literally can do
We
whatever.
can do
I'm
it,
taking over
yeah.
the channel now. I'm just gonna make my own not bad.
Let's think about it. We've had still images fighting. We've had sticks fighting. Heads on sticks fighting. Proper sprites fighting. Full pivot animation. We've had.
I think the only thing you can't really do and get away with it is like really offensive shit like, I don't know, Hitler versus Anne Frank or whatever.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
could
Hitler versus Osama bin Laden.
we could still do
Yeah.
it though.
No, that'd be
It's
funny,
just
though.
that morally I
That'd be
wouldn't
funny.
be able to, but
Because it's people
physically
are
we
universally
could.
hated in history.
Like in terms of actually being able to animate it, we could
Sky's the
do that.
limit.
Yeah. So hard to think of something we can't do. Just something that's not really offensive.
Favorite
That's
versus
offensive.
shows, not counting Death Battle and not Death Battle. I'm assuming.
Probably.
Battle Royale, fictional characters collide.
I don't know any.
And I enjoy some venomous skirmish every now and again.
Battle Royale. Saying FCC would be biased essentially to
It would be a bit biased.
Battle Royale. Or
Then again, saying
actually,
Battle Royale is
shout
biased
outs
to me
to
too.
Brandon VA Gaming's Free for All. Go watch that, people. I like that.
Oh, 1 minute melee.
Oh, and that too. Sorry.
That's gonna be my favorite in terms of
So
overall
Battle Royale
entertainment.
and Free for All. There you go.
I guess for me, saying Battle Royale might be biased because I'm friends with DJ Tiki.
Yeah.
All right,
don't work on
Retro
series
fan
yet.
who says 3 questions and then asks 2 more.
Nice.
Do you have a waifu?
We've got
No.
a paragraph for this one.
Oh god,
Except
of course you do.
I don't like to believe that you should just like limit your liking to one single character, but at the same time I also don't like the idea of a waifu.
By
'cause
going
it's
by
like,
that logic, all the rocks in the world are my waifu then. Let's go.
That makes no sense.
Yes, my
Shut
waifu
the
is
fuck up.
Pen.
But then that means like it be cheating.
The closest I can say
Rock?
is that my favorite female characters are Chiaki Nanami and Fina from Chain Chronicle, but they don't count as waifus, so.
No favorite female character comes to mind to me. Sorry.
Oh!
Sorry.
You sexist!
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm kidding, I'm
What,
kidding.
Gemma Husbando or something?
Oh, okay. Every rock in the world.
Did you just gender? Oh, let's look at
Yeah, let's
be-
fucking.
to be honest, Steven Universe doesn't really have every rock in the world, so
Yeah.
Let's not go there. Okay, my retarded
Like-
paragraph. Do I have a waifu? Not in the traditional sense. I have
So,
I have
yes.
crushes on some fictional characters, but that's just it.
That's
just
a
crush.
waifu.
Yeah, but I don't like go out and buy a fucking
No,
Dakimara
that's-
and then fucking
that's-
rape it in my bed like some retard.
That's. It's not.
You're implying you.
How
do.
can you rape a Dakimakura?
They can't consent.
It's not a living thing! It's like masturbating with like a towel. It doesn't count as
Why
raping
would
the
you
towel!
masturbate with a towel?
I'm just saying! You know what?
Wouldn't that be painful?
Next
Yeah,
question.
yeah.
I have
Would you
successfully
ever-
derailed this one?
Would you ever reveal your face? No.
I
No.
did. Whoops. Tyrant.
not directly on YouTube.
No, even if you doxed me, I still wouldn't do it. Go fuck
Hey
yourself.
Tyrant, you can read the next one.
Okay. Would you ever dance the caramel dancing?
I don't know how to pronounce it.
It's a really old YouTube video of basically a
Imagine
bunch of
Gangnam
anime
Style,
girls
Ah!
What
No.
is-
dancing to like
I don't dance!
dancing the friggin' what was it?
It's an annoying meme dance. Would you want to do it or not?
Like
No.
dance music. They were
There you
dancing.
go.
What death battle idea do you
Oh,
think can
it's
work?
Europop. Europop they're dancing to.
Do any of you know about Medal of Honor and Brothers in Arms?
No,
No.
Yeah, the Call of Duty style games.
Do you think that a battle between characters from that would work?
I don't know. Maybe.
No.
I
I mean,
don't have
if-
enough information to judge. Sadly.
Peter Griffin vs. Homer already happened, like in a crossover episode.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Oh god, don't remind me.
It's Modern Family Guy. Prince of Persia Trilogy Royale.
I've only played Sands of Time on
Wouldn't-
the Wii, and I haven't really completed.
Wouldn't the
it,
time
so-
controller one? Because like there's one
Yeah,
that
the one
doesn't
I-
do that. The movie one and the one that controls time.
Yeah, I think that's the one I played or whatever.
Given the name, I'm saying probably.
Not enough information.
What's your favorite Death Battle season? 2.
Yeah.
You've seen a couple seasons.
Yeah, when it
I
comes to
haven't-
death, I'm not really a fan of like death battle style shows. This is not my cup of tea,
Fuck off.
but
Not my
you
cup
can-
of tea.
It's not my cup of tea. No, basically.
Well, no, it's a show. You can't drink it.
Oh,
Could
whatever. Points. I like the older stuff. That's what I
So
was
season
used
1
to.
and 2. So that's.
I'd say season 1. I don't like the new stuff at all.
New stuff is not season 2, and you've not. Your opinion doesn't matter.
No.
What's your least favorite season? I'd probably say season 3.
I don't even watch
3 or
it to be
4,
honest.
to be honest. Now.
4 wasn't good either. I'm not a fan of this current season
Or
either.
4 actually. Yeah, I'll go with 4 because.
Yeah, actually, because when we looked through season 4, we found so few episodes we actually really liked. So season 4 is definitely a good candidate.
I just don't like the aesthetics.
Why the hell the music so damn loud in your vids? IDK if it's just me, but sometimes I either barely hear the voices or don't hear them at all. That is actually I put Joanne's question. No. Just something that's been in the back of my mind. Why is your avatar Ragnar recolor? Because I like Ragnar's design. Fuck off.
You fuck off.
No. I was just looking for an easy way to do an avatar, and I love Ragnar's design.
And
So
Spider Factory exists, so.
yeah.
Yeah.
I do not want to try to pronounce that one. What is your favorite not death battle episode?
I
You
will
already
try.
answered.
I'm gonna try. David Angels Maria Moreira.
What is your favorite One Punch Out episode?
Set second punch, yeah.
1 second Punch Out, but
think,
they just wrote one punch. Sonic vs. Flash.
Easily fucking.
Yeah, that's easily my favorite. But I also really like the Star Wars vs. Lion King ones.
Yeah.
William Maya originally
That's
only.
really small. Can you guys zoom in?
I
on
can
that?
read that fine. Originally only had one question, but now they've added more. What is your favorite video game? I already answered this. It's Chain Chronicle, but not counting that, I've got a couple favorites.
I would say Halo 1, or the Halo series, to be honest, because I personally, it's one of my first ever video games
That's a good
played.
choice. The first 3 Halo games are really good.
Yeah, so
do
that's my personal opinion.
5 can dick a suck.
I like Halo 4, but it's not a good game.
Halo 4 is basically 343's take on the original Halo games, and
and
then
Halo 5 is
5 is just completely in a different
5
direction.
is a game that's got no
It-
difficulty
it
whatsoever.
exists.
As a fan of the Fall of Reach book, I legitimately am
supposed to
annoyed
be
by how they use
illustrating
the characters from that, because they
Agents
barely
are
use
fine
them.
every now and then.
By the way, I also read I'm reading currently the Forerunner trilogy. That's pretty good as well. You should read it.
Give me back my book.
Yeah, sure. I should give you back.
Okay, my
When?
favorite game. Well, we all know it's a Smash
Undertale.
Bros. It's just what Smash Bros. Oh, fuck you.
I'm only surprised if you said 4, because you played it a lot at school.
Yeah, but
Oh,
4 is...
Chrono Trigger's also
1,000
pretty good as
hours
well.
on 3DS.
Oh, yeah, that's
Never,
right.
because at school you play with everyone.
Yeah, I know, but...
I wouldn't be
Fuck.
surprised if you said
Okay,
Ultimate Idol.
Brawl. Why not?
Or Blue.
Controversial, but I can see
Morse.
why.
That's the one I grew up with.
Yeah,
mostly,
yeah, that's
so-
what I was gonna
That's
say.
actually the only one I
That's
own.
the one that I
Is
got
Brawl.
into Smash
Yeah.
Bros.
So my favorite Smash game is Brawl, because it's the only one I actually
Well, mine's
own.
Melee, but my
Fun
favorite
fact,
game
I
isn't
don't own Melee. That's the only one I
What's
don't
your
own.
favorite game?
Actually, it's quite a few. I'm really
What's
into...
the one that just sticks out?
That doesn't work that way in my mind.
Fine, just list the ones you love.
Fine, let's all just list very quick fire 5 favorite games.
Sure.
Kirby, Smash. Oh, Smash 64, Smash Melee, Smash Brawl, Smash Brawl, Smash 4, 3DS, and Smash Ultimate. It's cheating the system. but I
Chain
don't care.
Chronicle, Danganronpa 2, Danganronpa V3, Final Fantasy X, and Mega Man 03.
If I was being serious, Brawl, Minecraft, fucking.
You've already answered piss off.
TF2, and fucking Scribblenauts, why not?
And then the Kirby game is the fifth.
Yeah, Kirby.
Uh,
Return to Dreamland.
do I just say
Harry,
it again?
because
Okay.
you get last, because you raised
Alright.
it's 5 favorite. Quick.
Halo, Chrono Trigger, Earthbound, I guess, is pretty good.
I mean, Undertale.
Well, they're the same main character. but, like,
Left 4 Dead is pretty fun, and I also like what was the other game that I like?
Well, I mean, I'd like to tell you, but it's your. Is it Indiana Bones?
Yeah, actually, Lama Lan is pretty fun. I would
Indiana
be honest.
Bones. All right, James, go 5, go.
I really like classic shooters, so Doom, Duke Nukem, Blood, old school Blizzard shit like Warcraft, Diablo 2, StarCraft, fuck Overwatch, that's just AIDS.
That's
Yes.
5 games. Yeah, you know I'm gonna put Duke Nukem Forever when you say Duke Nukem. That's your fault now. For answering that many questions.
And a few
Well,
4X
fine.
games too.
What is your favorite anime?
Mr. Entertainment 156.
No, that's a different question. This is still Billy and Maya.
Oh,
Stop.
okay, whoops.
Favorite anime: Fairy Tail for personal reasons, Fate Zero, Garo Carved Steel of Flames, Mario Academia, the first season of One Punch Man. 5 again. Go. You give 5.
Why do I get 5? I didn't watch that many anime.
Well, then give
Okay.
5 or less.
I recently watched Full Metal Alchemist. That's pretty good.
I need to watch that.
Yeah.
I've got it on. It and Brotherhood.
I like the first season of One Punch Man because that was pretty friggin' good. I like Mob Psycho. That's also pretty
I
good.
forgot Mob Psycho. That's definitely
Yeah.
a candidate. Trigun.
Another one that I like is probably I don't know, friggin' Haruhi. This is pretty good. All the Haruhi anime.
Hiroaka?
Huh?
Hiroaka? I don't think you said
No, the disappearance of Haruhi. That's
no,
the
did
movie.
you say Hiroaka?
For the what?
Favorite animes? Did you say My Hero Academia?
I didn't say My Hero Academia is pretty good. Wait, did I say it
No,
twice?
I don't think you said it. Till I told you to.
Okay,
I
well,
know what Haruhi Suzumiya is.
yeah, but I don't know if I
It's
said
that
it.
little girl who's God.
It's
And she
good.
disappears, and she's also melancholy in one show.
Yeah, she's a man. Yeah. Okay.
Was that the
Okay.
movie or the show,
No,
Melancholy?
Disappearance is the movie.
Alright. Who and?
Oh, fuck, I haven't watched that many anime.
Castlevania.
Yeah,
Ruby.
Well, that's
Go-
not even an anime. That's just a Western friggin' shit thing.
Who cares?
So
Who cares?
okay, so Castlevania, Fate Zero, yes, I like it more than...
Devilman
No, I understand that.
One Punch Man Season 1, I guess.
Everyone who says One Punch Man, season 1.
Yeah,
I mean-
not season 2. Definitely not.
My Hero, of course, and... fifth one.
Kirby. Right back at you.
Yeah.
I need
That's the best shot.
If we're counting,
monster for that.
if we're counting, if we're
Kirby
counting,
right back at you,
if we're gonna
kinda.
count Western shows done like anime, I'd have to say Atla.
obviously Last Airbender.
Can I say Ben 10?
Yeah.
It's not even like I guess
It is.
Ultimate kind of does look Alien Force was a little bit anime-esque, so yeah, okay, you can totally say that.
Yay.
All right, JMO,
Oh boy.
Is that
Oh yeah.
let's get
that-
ready to be controversial.
I grew up watching Pokemon and really Sailor Moon, so
That
that
wasn't
would be
controversial at all.
on my list.
That's really
Alright.
mainstream.
No, there's a few more things. I don't like modern anime. I think it's kind of degenerate in a way. Not everything, but most of it seems kind
That's
of
true.
degenerate.
Oh, fuck, I forgot
Evangelion.
Evangelion.
course you do.
For
Evangelion.
me,
Neon
anime
Genesis.
movie, two that I remember. Your Name, it's a nice.
That's a
place for-
fucking no, I'm not gonna say it's shit, but it's very overrated.
I
so.
know, I like
He's
it.
a fan of it.
And
Okay, fine.
what was Lucario?
I'm gonna say a bonus
I like
one.
that Pokemon.
Evangelion. Anything Evangelion.
If we're gonna count movies, Spirited Away, Princess Mononoke, Dragon Ball Super Broly.
Any
Yeah, that
Studio
was-
Ghibli movie.
Yeah, any studio. My favorites are Spirited Away and Mononoke.
I can finish my body answer.
Yes.
I like the English dub of Ghost Stories because that appeals to my warped sense of humor. And I like that movie Ponyo, and I guess Spirited
Oh,
Away
yeah, I
as
remember
well.
watching that.
Ponyo,
We're
Yeah.
talking about dubs. I love the
And-
original
and the
Yu-Gi-Oh!
fucking
joke for how
anime.
bad it is.
I'm not gonna ask the anime waifu one. Would you ever do a rant video on the result of a death battle like Pit versus Ruby Rose or Ragnar versus Ruby Rose, or a battle where Redhead dies? This is probably more directed to me because you guys aren't like
I don't
all about
care.
redheads. I don't think I would do a rant video on the result because like there are some that I really disagree with, especially Guts versus Nightmare, But I would not do a video all about it. That's more as a rant and more of like just a detailed discussion on why it's wrong. Pit versus Ruby, if they had Ruby beat Pit or Ragnar, they would get enough shit for scaling so badly. Like, they would have to use cross-tag battle, and even then, Ragnar's stronger, and more skilled and better. Because even in his base form, he was at the level of Ruby in cross-tag battle, and that's not including the Black Beast, which Death Battle themselves had Ragnar turn into, so... I don't think... And, like, a battle where Redhead dies, we already have Urza versus Zoro, I didn't do a rant on that. Favorite anime or video game swordsman from Mr. Entertainment 156.
Elika from Castlevania, the anime series. Yes, it's a hack.
I'm not going to
Chain
continue
thing, so-
saying Chain Chronicle,
Whatever.
so...
So, Alucard from the Castlevania anime for me.
What video game?
Video game. Fucking Link. I don't know. Oh, Raiden from Metal Gear. Actually.
Favorite anime swordsman? I'm not going to say Yuri from Chain Chronicle, that's cheating. I have to say that so many times.
Well, I cheated.
Favorite anime swordsman.
Well,
That-
for me, it would be Marth, because Marth from Fire Emblem did get his own.
He was an
OVA.
anime, yeah.
So
That counts as video game too.
Yeah, so in that case, Link and Roy being from Fire Emblem as well.
Favorite anime swordsman, because it's swordsman, which is not including women, because that would be swordswoman.
person.
I would say, I don't think it's fair to say Archer, from Unlimited Blade Works, because he's not really a swordsman. He's
Yeah,
just a
no
copycat.
He just
No,
has-
because he uses two swords. I
but
forgot their
he
names.
also has a bow.
Yeah, he uses a
They-
bow, and he used
Pit
Unlimited
style.
Blade Works. So, oh no, it's Garo from Garo, and video game Zero from Mega Man. Tyrant.
I haven't really watched any animes that have swordsmen in it. And game-wise, I don't really know many games that have swordsmen.
What about Cloud from Final Fantasy VII?
I suppose, yeah. Yeah,
you could at least say Stain then for favorite anime swordsman.
Heck, I forget him.
Yes, Stain.
He is a swordsman.
Yes, I'm
I do like Stain.
Yeah, I'm Stain.
Apparently, my Stain voice is
Oh, that's
a very
Mr.
loved one.
Fantastic 155.
Entertainment, Mr. Entertainment.
Mr.
Okay,
Mr.
what's your
Entertainment.
favorite Death Battle episode? Godzilla vs. Gamera.
Pokemon Trainer Sonic.
I haven't seen a single one. I like... Wait, is not... No, wait, that's not
You can
it.
count not Death Battle if you want. It just strokes my ego.
What was that one where it's Thanos versus that one guy from DC?
Thanos versus Darkseid.
What one's that?
Thanos versus Darkseid.
Who does that?
That's Death Battle.
Okay, well, that one. Because that's the only one I've watched.
He's got a controversial favorite, I believe.
James, it's you first. Which one do you remember?
That deep inhale.
Which one I remember the most? That's a pretty hard question, but
Not if you remember it.
the only one I can actually remember would be Link versus Cloud.
Oh, there you go.
A weird favorite to have.
Kirby
It's
versus
not my favorite, I
Bird.
don't even care.
Come at me, bro.
Least favorite Death Battle.
Luigi versus Tails.
Peach versus Zelda, Luigi versus Tails, Cammy versus Sonya.
It was a dream match of line 2 and they fucked it up. God damn. Especially Sonya's analysis. God, the music was so loud for that. Oh my god.
It's like I edited or something.
Yeah. Or me. Fucking hell.
I don't know any of
Yang
them.
vs Tifa as well.
Good animation at least.
Yeah, at least it was good animation.
Is Tifa from the guy from Final Fantasy?
Yes.
Tifa's,
guy-
you
Ti-
fucking
the guy-
yeah, Tifa's the bloke with the blonde hair and the big sword. He's the main character, and he fights that lady Sephiroth. You know, the one with the big boobs and the fists.
And
We
the very
fucking
long
streamed
sword.
that far when we
Something-
get Tifa.
yeah, that-
you
Remember?
fucking streamed that game. How would you not know? Tifa
I was there
is
for that.
Wait, Tifa?
Yes.
Oh,
big tits punch girl.
oh yeah, that's right. I thought you were talking about the fucking the enemy of Final Fantasy VI.
We're in the end game.
Who's the main
Isn't that
antagonist?
Kafka?
Kefka. I'm thinking of
No, Kefka's Wait, which Final Fantasy?
6.
Yeah, Kefka. Kefka Palazzo.
Sorry, I
know.
I haven't.
I think I could remember the first 10
Pennywise.
villains in
Okay,
Final
so
Fantasy.
it's
I think of the
Man.
new Joker guy.
There's Garland who becomes
Not
Chaos
Leto,
in
the
1,
other dude.
Emperor Mateus in
Phoenix.
Final Fantasy 2, the Cloud of Darkness Final Fantasy 3,
Questions, bruh.
Golbez, and then
Questions,
there's Xenos from Final Fantasy 4. I said I bet I could do this. I'm not betting you anything. X-Death Final Fantasy 5, Kefka Plaza Final Fantasy 6, Sephiroth Final Fantasy 7, Kuja Final Fantasy 8. No, Kuja's Final Fantasy 9, and then Sin and Jack to Final Fantasy 10. Final Fantasy 8 is is the fucking chick, I think. I lost the bet. I can't remember the Final Fantasy 8 villain. Final Fantasy 8 sucks anyway. Never played it. Why did you choose the name Nemesis Bloodreich?
Could sound cool.
Because I love the concept of the Nemesis Prime character from Transformers, and I was into Queensryche at the time. Simple. I've said it before.
Hey, that's not escaping you from the fact your channel was named Nemesis Prime, but that...
Huan, why did you choose the name
I
Nemesis
remember that.
Prime?
Why did I? Why did I
Okay,
pick
you know
the
what?
name-
Why did you choose the name Huan? Come on, tell us.
Why did I pick the name Huan Dam? Well, it rhymed, but why did I pick Huan
No, it doesn't.
specifically?
Huan Dam.
It just sounds good. It
Nah,
doesn't
and
rhyme.
doesn't write with
It
Dan.
flows well, but it doesn't
Yeah.
rhyme.
Yeah. Huan, where did I get? Some random fucking stick flash game. I was trying to create a nickname fast. There you go. If you want to know the name of the game, Sif Heads. Play it.
I remember
So-
that.
Tyrant?
That's a long story. I used to be called Maxi3. It was my Minecraft username. Then, like, with Steam, I went through a whole bunch of nicknames.
Same.
And then Tyrant Bacon was just one of them I came up because they're like two friggin' adjectives, or two nouns, I guess. No, one was, what's it, Tyrant? What would you consider
A
Tyrant?
despot.
Like, is like,
A
A
tyrant.
dictator.
it's an adjective. It's an adjective and then a noun, so.
That's a noun. Tyrannical is an adjective.
Okay,
Yes.
so if you say I'm a oh, I guess they're two nouns, yeah.
You're bacon that rules over things with an iron fist.
Yeah, well,
That's-
it was, I
you're
didn't even
a
know
evil-
what,
evil
I-
pig ass.
I didn't even know what Tyrant meant when I named it, I just thought
And
Tyrant.
you
spelled
spelled it
it
wrong
wrong,
too.
I'm that guy wondering who, but also leading into something else. Okay.
Who and then you just come.
Who
up.
and?
James, why did you choose the name Jamo?
James 107. Or just James.
Well, the 107, I needed something that kind of...
So you stole it
I like
off
it.
my email.
What's
Yeah.
the philosophical usage of 107? What
You
does
stole
it
it
mean?
off my email.
For when you have more than 106 but less than 108.
Possibly, it sounds nice. As long as I read off the
Yes.
usement.
Origin
The reason why I picked James and spelled it that way is because it's a James Hetfield stage name from Metallica, and I really like Metallica.
Fair enough. Alright.
CJ Marog, I'm going to know his first question because that's why I decided YouTube. What's your favorite superhero anime and movie? What is your favorite sports team? Favorite superhero anime? Hero
My
Arca
Hero.
because it doesn't have a shitty second season. It has a really good second season. Favorite superhero movie?
Twin Heroes?
Two
Heroes.
No,
School
it's
High.
It's just favorite superhero movie.
Sky High.
Avengers Endgame or Avengers Infinity War. And if we're gonna say favorite anime movie with superheroes, Two Heroes is the only one I've seen because I'm not counting Broly.
I mean, it's kind of objective, sort of.
Objective.
Oh,
I guess in that case it is objective because I have only ever seen one.
Oh, okay. Well, Endgame, there you go.
Tyrant, favorite superhero anime.
Well, it's the only one I've ever seen is a superhero one, so My Hero Academia.
And favorite superhero movie.
Favorite superhero movie.
You have to say Endgame.
What's that one friggin' Western movie that was on Disney? Sky High? Is that
That's actually based on a
The
manga.
Lone Ranger? No,
believe.
that was a cowboy one. The Lone Ranger.
No, Sky High was the Disney superhero film. This other one are you talking about the one with the
Big Hero
High
Six.
school.
Is Watchmen a superhero
Yes.
film?
Yes.
Well, then Watchmen's pretty good.
technically it is, yes.
Just saying
J-Mo,
that right now, Dr. Manhattan in that
Oh,
film should
yeah.
have put his dick away. Just
put some pants
saying
on.
it,
Put
yeah.
some. If you're like above human level, like you're like.
I mean, I know he's
universal.
God and all that, but
He doesn't need. He can literally just turn his dick into nothing and then put it back on
What
whenever he
to
wants.
do it? People are watching anyways, James.
He can control
Yeah.
subatomic matter.
Children are watching this movie. Why you put your dick out in front of them?
Yeah,
He's a
Don't
fucking
let your
pedophile.
you're gonna get fined for
James, watch your
$42,000 like
movie
Copa.
Before we complain about
We're gonna
Dr.
make a
Manhattan
movie,
dick.
baby. We're gonna make a movie.
Yeah, so his favorite
Austin Powers,
superhero movie
actually.
is Austin Powers.
Yeah, Austin Powers 3 is the
That's
best
more
one.
spy, actually, but I guess he could be labeled a hero. And
No.
He's more
No,
of a
he's-
parody of James Bond.
He's more
is
of
a parody of James
a
Bond.
he's Michael Myers.
Is he a superhero?
Mike Myers.
No.
He's more of a
Mike
spy,
Myers,
but let him.
Michael
Alright,
Myers
go
is a
James.
serial killer.
Answer.
Superhero anime. I guess My Hero Academia. I don't really care about anime that much. Movie, well, Austin Powers 3, kind of. I don't have a favorite movie per se, but it's
Superhero
generally
movie.
superhero movie. Don't give a fuck.
Oh, cool.
That's a
Movie,
cool movie.
it's just Wayne's World and
Favorite
Austin Powers 3.
sports team. The only sports team I give half a crap about is the National Australia cricket team.
I don't like any of them.
Is it an AFL? It's what my
Garbage.
family grew up
Like,
with.
why do you? Unless you're Australian, why do you ask that? Like, you don't know any of these fucking teams. I could say I barrack for Carlton. Yeah, woe is me.
You barrack for Collingwood.
Fucking trash!
Collingwood
Why
and
is-
Carlton playing the
Why does
same
Melbourne
game.
have so many?
Oh, we can skip that one.
Alright, J-Mo, favorite sports team. Not that you probably have one.
I have sports teams that I like to make fun of, but that's about it.
Alright.
Like Collingwood.
What
And
series or
Bowmans.
crossover of series do you think could make for a good fighting game or any other type of game you might find interesting?
Nintendo's Capcom. Try it out. Not Smash.
They didn't do that? No, they didn't.
No. Only
Uh,
Tatsunoko, SNK, and Marvel, of course. So
a Transformers versus Gundam game would be awesome.
that'd be nice.
Evangelion fighting game?
Of course you'd say
Cross
that.
with who? Actually, an Evangelion Cross Pacific Rim fighting game would be very interesting.
Well then. I'll steal your idea.
Or just like a mecha fighting game that has mecha from all different
What about
kinds of
Gurren
Japanese.
Lagann with Evangelion?
Gurren Lagann.
Gurren Lagann.
No,
What
because
else?
Doesn't
Super,
Gurren
Super
Lagann
Topper
have-
Tengen Gurren Lagann is
That
fucking
shit's-
massive.
That shit's bigger than the. It fits in the
Why not?
universe.
Why
no,
not-
it's bigger than the universe.
Why not the
Oh my
Ray
God.
thing that's caused of the Final Impact versus the massive thing, Gurren Lagann?
No, it's not gonna matter. There are so few characters that could take on Super Topper Tengen Gurren
Unless you
Lagann.
ask for war.
Unless you're Hyperversal or higher, you don't have a chance. Hyperversal meaning you exist beyond the 7 spatial temporal dimensions of our reality.
Yes, okay.
It's hard to take him on, but I would legitimately want to see like a fighting game, probably like a 3D fighting game, like Arena Fighter with mecha from all sorts of different like series, like Pacific Rim, Gundam, Transformers, Evangelion, Gal Gaiga.
Only problem
Power
is
Rangers, maybe, Voltron.
The rights would be a bitch.
Yeah, the rights would be a bitch. That's the
Especially
problem
if you're
with
involving
crossovers.
so many Western, Eastern companies like that.
And Mitsurugi from Soul Calibur.
Mecha Godzilla, maybe.
Yes, some Godzilla mechas could work too. Anyway, J-Mo, I gave you your answer.
I think a crossover fighting game featuring all of the old school Wizard stuff would be pretty awesome. Like Warcraft characters, Starcraft characters, some Diablo stuff, like the Butcher, or maybe one of the named character classes things. That would be pretty awesome.
Oh, okay.
No Overwatch though. Seriously, I fucking hate Overwatch.
Heroes
They
of
would
the Storm,
include-
baby.
Who cares if they include it?
Heroes of the Storm is
That
different.
exists.
It does exist, yes.
And I never played it, but I know it has traces.
I would legitimately like to see Arthas the Lich King as a guest character in Mortal Kombat. I don't know why. Or Soul Calibur.
That would work. That would be pretty cool.
And our last question, what's your favourite food?
That's not what was wrote. What's favorite
Oh
food?
yeah, well, you see, favourite food is a food that you personally prefer over other foods objectively in your opinion. You prefer to have it over your
I'm
favourite food
joking,
is poo.
James.
My favourite food is pizza.
Fucking
Rock.
child.
Barbecue meat lovers.
I really don't care.
James doesn't eat food.
Fuck off, I do.
Yeah, you eat like a
Penis.
grain of bread every
See,
day.
it's a joke because I can lead into nude.
I'm not
Oh
including
my
that!
God.
Alright, goodbye!